Commissioner, you're going to be right here. Don't you go too far, Commissioner. You're right. We're together. Yeah, come on and join us. Don't be bashful. This is precinct 4 and 1 weather for you. So come on out. Don't be bashful. Come on over. I think they're joining us too. I'm not going to dare start without them. Come on out. Don't be bashful. Now, what I do? I know I said I rode my bike this morning. I took a shower. You're good. So thank you all for coming. I'm Rodney Ellis, and I'm pleased to be joined by a number of people. Of course, my colleague from Precinct 4, Commissioner Leslie Briones, is here. I know I may forget some names, so I'm going to do my best. I know Elijah Williams is here from Flood Control. Chief Samuel Pena is here from the Engineering Department. Amy Zachmeyer is here from New Houston. Jesse Dickerman, the Interim County Administrator. And there are a number of groups. I'll just call their names out in case I skip any. Linda Morales from the AFL-CIO. Give her a warm round of applause for all that work she did. The Harris County Essential Workers Board, Delegate Cara Levy is here. Vladimir Naranjo. Did I get it right? Was I close?
You did.
Seriously?
Yes, you did.
With the Regional Hispanic Contractors Association. Thank you for being here. Martin Trevino is here. Juan Rubio with Workers Defense. We're going to have a worker who's going to read a brief comment from Demos as well. But more important than anything else, I have one of my colleagues here with me, Commissioner Leslie Briones. Give a warm round of applause. A lot of our staffers put a lot of work into this, and I want to commend my team, of course, and Commissioner Briones' team. We made a great team, Commissioner, working on this together. Today, we want to thank the working people of Harris County who normally get the early bus. That's a reference that I borrowed from Reverend Jesse Jackson from one of his keynote addresses at the Democratic Convention, and he was drawing an analogy. People get the early bus are the ones you don't see because they get to work before the rest of us get out of bed. And generally, we don't see them at the end of the day because they're still working when we leave our offices. But this is an opportunity to show that we take worker safety seriously in Harris County. The workers who make up Harris County do so much for us every single day. We're here because every worker deserves to come home safe at the end of their day. And every family deserves to see their loved one walk through the door after a hard day's work. Unfortunately, so many working people, that's something that is not guaranteed for them. Texas leads the nation in worker deaths. I want to say that again. Texas, the Lone Star State, leads the nation in worker deaths. Last year alone, more than 500 Texans died on the job. More than 100 die each year in Harris County. Those losses weren't inevitable, they were preventable. And it's our responsibility to make sure that those statistics don't continue to be a reality in Harris County. Workers are often injured as well. 2023 saw more than 6,500 OSHA violations in the Houston area alone at construction sites. That's clear evidence of systemic failures in our system. That's why today we're taking a historic step in our county with the first ever unified worker safety policy for all Harris County contracts. Every person working on a county contract will have the right to a safe, fair workplace. This policy sets clear, enforceable safety standards. It requires OSHA training and regular site inspections. It empowers workers to report hazards without fear of retaliation. And it holds contractors accountable when they put workers at risk. In short, it makes safety a shared responsibility because no project, no deadline, and no dollar is worth a human life. And if it was someone in any of our families, I want to repeat that again, it would apply. No project, no deadline, no dollar is worth a human life. I'm proud to say that this policy was built in partnership with unions, advocates, responsible contractors, and the workers themselves. And it had input from all of our commissioner offices. I can only talk to one, so I exercise my option to talk to Commissioner Briones. But all of our commissioners and the judge and staff members were involved. Together, we listened and we found common ground, even as late as yesterday. That's how government should work, and we look forward to doing more of that. Sitting at the table and building something that lasts. Safety is a smart investment. For every dollar we spend keeping workers safe, we have the ability to save 6 in avoided costs. We save 6 workers in avoided costs. Safer work sites means stronger projects, stronger families, and stronger communities. And by leading here in the nation's 3rd largest county, we're setting a standard that others should follow, including our colleagues at the City of Houston, hopefully, and jurisdictions across the country. Protecting workers protects all of us. I want to thank everyone who was involved in this. Commissioner Briones, she'll mention the members on her staff. Erica Lee Carter was the lead negotiator from my office. Give Erica a warm round of applause. But I won't call out all of the names because, come on up here and join us, Elijah. We won't always have one of these Worker Safety Chamber of Commerce days, but we may have an overcast. But all of the staff members who worked on this, from our offices at Commissioner's Court, the labor advocates, all of the groups, the contractors, we appreciate what you did. The Office of the County Administrator played a key role in helping put this together. The county's 3 infrastructure departments, flood control, engineering, and the toll road, all of them had input. I mentioned earlier AFL-CIO, NABTU, Harris County Essential Workers Board, Workers Defense, DEMOS, IUEC, Local Progress, and of course the media played an important role because you covered this issue as well. Together, we're building a safer, fairer, more dignified future for working people in Harris County. It is now my great honor and privilege to call my colleague up, my partner working on this issue, Commissioner Leslie Briones.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. First, Commissioner Ellis, thank you for your leadership and your decades of being on the front line of the fight for justice, for fairness, for equity. So thank you. You're an inspiration to all of us. So let's give it up to Commissioner Ellis and his team. Thank you, Precinct 1. And I appreciate all my Precinct 4 team members and Harris County Flood Control District, Toll Road Authority, the Engineering Department, all of our labor champions, as well as the responsible contractors who came together to show the commitment that we have to working families and to workers here in Harris County. As Commissioner Ellis stated, Texas is the worst when it comes to worker safety. Texas is number 1, in this instance is last, in terms of construction worker deaths. And Harris County is first, i.e. last, in terms of severe heat-related injuries and severe injuries on construction sites. So Harris County Commissioner's Court is taking action because we want to be on the front lines of delivering protection, safety, and opportunity for working families. When people leave to the job site to build our roads, to build our flood mitigation projects, to build the toll road, to build your community clinics, they should go home to their families and they should not be putting themselves at undue risk. So what we have done, and we have passed policies in 2023 in terms of worker safety record policies. So we will be amplifying and strengthening that tomorrow at Commissioner's Court. And the other huge win that I am very confident will pass tomorrow is a worksite safety. So not only will there be the pre-screening to make sure that anyone who is doing business with Harris County is a safe partner for our workers, but now we will be also having real-time amplified inspections over the baseline, what we were doing, so that we can be sure we are checking these work sites in a much more robust way to make sure our workers are kept safe, amplifying what we were already doing, because we want Harris County to be leading in the right way, for the right reasons, not because it's one of the most dangerous places to be a construction worker in the United States. I'm very proud of this work because we all are here to make sure we have a better life for ourselves and our families. In a time where so many families are struggling with affordability, the last thing we need to do is have our hardworking men and women be put at undue risk while they're trying to earn a living for their families. And so I'm very proud of this work. I'm also proud that there will be added protections for workers who report any violations so that we can make sure people feel comfortable coming forth. Very briefly in Spanish, I will add. Ningún trabajador debe morir para dar de comer a su familia. Texas y el Condado Jerez son número 1, el peor en muertes o accidentes graves de la construcción. El problema es que tenemos un inspector de OSHA por cada 70,000 obreros. Y muchos accidentes no se reportan. La solución es simple. No vamos a trabajar con empresas que tienen mala historia con OSHA. Vamos a presentar nuevas reglas mañana en la Corte de Comisionados, porque cuando hace calor, tomar un descanso, eso es lo que va a pasar siempre aquí en el Condado Jerez. Hacer inspecciones con y sin anuncio previo, abrir una línea directa para que los trabajadores reporten problemas y se sienten seguros cuando reportan esos problemas. Y también crear un comité de seguridad en el trabajo con líderes de los sindicatos, de empresarios y el Condado Jerez. Y gracias a todos ellos por trabajar en conjunto. Vamos a seguir mejorando el Condado Jerez para cuidar a nuestras familias y nuestros trabajadores, y juntos podemos lograr un condado más seguro. In conclusion, thank you for this partnership. Responsible contractors know that they win when they have stable, safe, consistent workforce and higher quality projects. As a county and you as taxpayers of Harris County, you win when we are keeping workers safe to deliver your taxpayer-funded projects, a road, a clinic. We as a community need to come together to make sure that we're supporting working families so that everyone here in Harris County has the opportunity to be safe and to thrive. So with that, I'm very excited about Commissioners Court tomorrow, where we will continuously take action to drive up safety and to make sure we're protecting our workers. And again, this is a wonderful collaboration with our labor leaders, with responsible contractors, with government leaders, making sure we're driving progress in the way that the people of Harris County deserve. So thank you so much, Commissioner Ellis, for bringing us together and for your leadership.
Thank you, colleague. Thank you. I should have mentioned where we are. We at a Harris Health construction site. It is an active construction site, so we didn't put hard hats on. I was afraid the press would say that was a little cheesy, so we didn't do that. I know that this distribution site will be used in part for the pharmaceutical-related issues. I'd be reluctant, I would be remiss if I didn't mention our county attorney's office under Christian Menefee's leadership. They were very helpful as we worked through this process on what we could and could not do. And I want to stress that all of the members of Commissioner Court, Commissioner Ramsey, Commissioner Garcia, the judge, Commissioner Briones, obviously, and I took the lead on this, but I'm hoping tomorrow we'll see. There were last-minute negotiations yesterday, but I hope it has the support of all of them. Next, we want to hear from one of our great labor leaders who came to us with this issue many years ago, Commissioner Briones. I didn't have the votes, so I'm glad you're here with some additions, but Linda Morales from the AFL-CIO. Give her a warm round of applause.
Thank you all. Thank you to Commissioner Briones, to Commissioner Ellis, and to their staff, because they put lots of work on this, as well as the county administration and other departments. Linda Morales, organizing coordinator with the Gulf Coast Area Labor Federation. We represent 75 affiliated unions, including the Building and Construction Trades Council. Thank you to the court for raising the bar for construction safety and worker protection. This new worksite safety policy makes sure that when the county builds, it builds so safely, responsibly, and with respect for every worker. Worker safety isn't an option, it's a right. And we appreciate some of the proposed language. Know your rights training. This policy mandates that every worker receive training on their safety rights and how to report unsafe conditions without fear of retaliation. Workers have direct channels, including the fraud, waste, and abuse line, to report unsafe conditions. Weekly safety meetings are mandatory on every site to keep everyone informed about hazards and prevention measures. Prime contractors are responsible for the safety of everyone on their job site, from subcontractors to vendors. Workers and safety officers have the power to stop work immediately if they identify imminent danger without fear of retaliation. And yes, thank you to the Worksite Safety Committee, who will have lots of work for them to do. The county makes it clear that no worker should have to choose between their job and their life. Safety equipment, hydration, and training must be provided to the workers. This policy levels the playing field, rewarding responsible contractors who invest in safety instead of cutting corners at workers' expense. This is how we ensure that taxpayer-funded projects protect both workers and the public. Safer workplaces mean fewer injuries, better morale, and stronger communities. And in closing, when Harris County builds, we build with safety, with dignity and respect, because every worker deserves to go home at the end of the day. Thank you all for being here. God bless.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you. And next we'll hear from Delegate Cara Levy with the Harris County Essential Workers Board. And after Cara, then we'll hear from Vladimir.
Yes.
I got it right.
You got it right.
Naranjo, Regional Hispanic Contractors Association. Those two. You next.
Okay.
Vladimir.
Yes. Buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Vladimir Naranjo. I'm a local business owner in Houston, a general contractor, and a member of the Regional Hispanic Contractors Association. These policies make sense. We want our workers to get home and to be home safe and to be able to get back home as they leave in the mornings. As a business owner and leader, I am proud to stand with the county and labor leaders to support these new worker safety policies that only make sense. Today's announcement shows what can happen when business, labor, and the government work together. A lot can happen when we work together. When workers are safe, business thrive. It means less accidents, fewer delays, and a higher productivity. And that's good for workers, and it's good for business. It's good for us. When we don't have accidents, believe me, the profits are better. I challenge all other businesses and leaders in Texas to invest in workers' safety. The returns are very real, and they improve the bottom line. Our organization focus on that, focus on training and provide safety for our workers. Thank you so much.
Vladimir, good job. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
That meant a lot. Thank you. You all let me know when Cara gets here. Next, we'll hear from Martin Trevino with ATS, and then Juan Rubio with Workers' Defense.
Thank you, Commissioner. Good afternoon. My name is Martin Trevino. I'm the proud owner of ATS, a union signatory contractor out of the Pipefitters Local 211. And I'm glad we had this on this site. Looking behind me at the vest and the hard hat really took me down memory lane, because I started as an apprentice, finished the program, worked as a journeyman, and now I'm a proud owner of a union company. And so, yeah, thank you for having me. This worksite policy shows that Harris County is serious about protecting workers and ensuring taxpayer-funded projects are done right by the book, and without cutting corners. As prime contractors, we have the duty to ensure everyone on our sites, subcontractors, vendors, and delivery crews go home safely at the end of each shift. That means we don't look the other way. We take ownership of the job site and the safety culture that comes with it. This policy puts responsibility where it belongs with those managing the work and it levels the playing field for responsible contractors. When a worker spots a danger, they shouldn't have to think twice or fear of retaliation. They should be able to act immediately. This policy protects lives and reinforces what good contractors are already putting into practice. It's safety first, then productivity. No, safety first, then quality, then productivity, in that order. This policy raises the bar for all contractors and strengthens the partnership between labor, management, and government. Union contractors have always believed that safety, training, and transparency are the hallmarks for a professional workforce. Harris County is setting the standard, and we're proud to stand behind it. Thank you.
Good job. Thank you. Good job. Juan Rubio.
Afternoon, everyone. My name is Juan Rubio, and I'm an organizer with Workers Defense Project. I represent many of the construction workers who build the infrastructure that keeps Harris County running: roads, schools, clinics. They're the people who pour the concrete, climb the scaffolds, and spend their days in the Texas heat so the rest of us can live and work safely. But Texas is the deadliest state in the country for construction workers. More than 100 Texans die every year on the job, and countless more are injured or made sick by unsafe working conditions. We've spoken with workers right here in Harris County who've gone home with heat stroke, who've watched their coworkers fall off of roofing, and who've been told to stay quiet or risk being replaced. Nobody should have to choose between a paycheck and their own safety. This new worksite safety policy is an important step forward. It shows that Harris County values the people building its future. If you're working on a county project, you deserve water, rest, training, and a safe job site, basic dignity. This policy shows the county's commitment to providing workers with these basic building blocks of health and safety. We're immensely thankful for the efforts of our labor partners, the offices of Commissioners Leslie Briones and Rodney Ellis, and all the county offices who invested so much time and energy in helping craft this policy. This policy lays a strong foundation and proves that Harris County is taking huge strides down the path towards a safer Texas. Other counties in Texas have proven that pairing safety standards with real worker education, certification, and accountability makes a lasting difference. We'd love to see Harris County continue to build on this work through partnerships that give workers a true voice in shaping safety on public projects. When workers come home safe to their families at the end of the day, everyone wins. We see fewer injuries, less turnover, and better quality work. And we send a message across Texas that our communities won't accept profit at the expense of people's lives. That's what this fight is really all about, making sure that every construction worker on Harris County's countless construction projects get to go home safe and sound to their families every single day. Thank you so much.
So, and do we have someone who will read the Demos letter? Okay. Come on up. Introduce yourself. I didn't have your notes.
Of course, yeah. Thank you, Commissioner. Good afternoon, y'all. You're a lot taller than I am. Good afternoon, y'all. My name is David Chinkanchin, and I am the Policy Director with Workers Defense Project. But I was asked by our friends at Demos to read a statement from them. So I'm just going to share a few words on behalf of our friends at Demos, who have been really instrumental in developing this policy alongside all of the Build Houston Better team. Demos believes that every worker deserves a safe place and a safe workplace and to be treated with dignity and respect. That means recognizing their humanity and looking out for their safety. Harris County has taken important steps in the past to protect workers, and today, Harris County takes another important step forward with a policy that addresses real-time safety issues and that arise on county projects, provides heat safety standards, and protects workers from retaliation when they speak up. We are pleased and proud to stand here with our Build Houston Better partners to celebrate these new protections and the hard work and collaboration that made this day possible. At a time when federal agencies and worker protections are under attack, it is all the more important for our communities and local leaders to show the way forward. Today is a victory for the workers who build county projects and their families who want them to come home safely every night. Thank you.
Thank you. Good job. So I know what Kara looks like now. She's not here. She has her own business, a true entrepreneurial spirit. We would call her at the last minute a number of times. She hadn't shown up, right? She's on her way. So we're going to do some one-on-one interviews. Look, I want to close on this. We're going to take a photo. This is a big deal. If it was easy to do, it would have been accomplished a long time ago. It took a lot of collaboration. It took some guts to step out front on this. And it took a commissioner's court willing to step up and bite the bullet to do it. We have an unprecedented amount of construction going on in Houston and in Harris County now. State, the city, the county, the hospital, everything is going on. So now more than ever, worker safety is important. So we want a nice group photo to remember this moment. Come on up, don't be bashful. I said earlier I did my little 10-mile bike ride, but I took a shower before coming out here. And then we'll do some one-on-one interviews. Commissioner, come on right. Thank you so much, Commissioner Briones. Give another warm round of applause.
Thank you.
All right, you got us? Pat that mic.
Thank you, Commissioner.
If Cara shows up, give her all of the interviews.
Thank
That's
you,
enough.
Chandra.
See with this labor, Chamber of Commerce weather, sun's out. Thank you. We do one-on-one
I
interviews.
know.
All right,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Commissioner,
Thank you.
so
Good job.
much.
Thank you for coming. I heard
Thank
you
you for
got
your
the new
partnership.
space coming. I can't wait to